Yeah, if you just look at that team that Mark Boucher has selected, experience in the top 4 there, but the 2 crucial guys from the last game who did really well, Piet van Biljon and David Visser, what a partnership, and that gave them a competitive total to obviously win the game in the end.
When it comes to Paarl Rocks, it has been a mixed bag. They've been missing Pretorius very badly. In few matches, they got Henry Davids, Telport, explosive batsman, up the order, and then Faf du Plessis to just play with measured approach, carry the game forward along with other all-rounders and batsmen. Coming back to the point you made, Kaz, that's an interesting move to have Henry Davids.
And Faf is a seasoned captain. And, it's a beautiful shot there by Tony de Zorzi. 4 runs, first boundary.
We had this Viljoen, I think that was the toss-up. Oh, got him! Isuru Dana struck the opening blow in the final of MSL, and his teammates are all over him.
Only 1 boundary in 2.5 overs. The ball wasn't there. Slow delivery, cramping the batsman, and missed them. Not. And have a look at the reaction. Come on, cheer me up. Tony de Zorzi is walking back after scoring 5. It's 4.
Whipped away beautifully for 4. Wow, Dean Elgar at his best.
He'll pick up 4 there with fine leg up in the circle. Changing the bowling as Farisco Adams comes in. Does it again. Back-to-back boundaries, they struggled and now they are finding boundaries, the Spartans.
And also 2 left-handers. A poor start from a very experienced bowler. 4-10 is. You wanted Mzansi.
Have a closer look at that.
Communication between these two. There's been some loud calling, but there's been some risky singles taken as well. A direct hit and he would have been short. Might have had the bat on the line. It's a good bit of fielding, but with AB de Villiers, he will take these chances. So he's safe for now. 7 overs gone, 52 for 1. From the 3rd umpire that it is not out, 52 for 1.
To just get stuck into. Oh, look. In fact, you hold that thought. Let's head back upstairs very quickly.
Why did he not come on?
This could be a big moment in the game. De Villiers looking to turn to the leg side, gets sort of almost a leading edge. And it's a catch that Mzansi would have backed himself to take, especially because it's following his follow-through. It's on the same line.
Is this another opportunity? Jon Fontaine, have you held on? Back to back, give an opportunity, put it down, and the magician into the attack, gets a wicket.
We had a phenomenal MSL. There was an opportunity before this game. He dropped that one and created another one. And it was nicely judged, nicely held. One has to say it was a brilliant take from 14. 2nd wicket for Paarl Rocks. The score 22, it's 55 to 2.
Looking at the way he intercepted the balls, the blue ones majority were faster bowlers. That's a wonderful shot, AB de Villiers. Yes, that's a good counter punch. Because he's going to put pressure on AB de Villiers. And that's how we can go about it.
That's crunched away, and it races towards the boundary for 4. Hit with good power too from Klaasen. You're forgiven. He's hit that long, and there's a fielder underneath it, and he's taken it. It's the captain. The shoe phone celebration is out, and Tabraiz Mzansi is in among the wickets again.
Just doesn't get enough of it. Not a lot of pace on the ball. The wicket doesn't offer a lot of pace. The bowler takes off the pace. And in the end, he gets the wicket, caught well off the boundary.
Heinrich Klaasen is gone for 21. It's 91 for 3. Oh, Shamsi is in it again, is he? He is appealing to Bongani Jele. One run given at the last ball. 13 overs gone. 95 for 3. That's a big hit. And there's a fielder underneath it. Oh, he's dropped it. And another opportunity gone amiss.
Piet van Viljoen's favourite area, that bit of a toe in. It's gone up. Not really under that one for us. Makanya, beg your pardon. Captain Faf du Plessis not happy with that.
Bolden! Surudana. You get hit out of the park. You show great resilience to have the bravery to bowl one almost in the slot, but lack of pace, and the furniture has been disturbed, and Mr. Box Office is on his way.
Brave bowling from Udana. He was hit for a big six of a slowish delivery from the same length. But A.B. de Villiers wasn't able to throw him away from that line. He persisted with that, and he's been rewarded. A.B. de Villiers, a good wicket to have. He scores 51. It's 121 for 4. Let's ball stump to stump with an angle. And from there, if you hit the ball, it's going to go towards that direction. And that's a good hit. Timely 6 from Visa.
That looks adjacent. Aludin Palapele says, you have to go. Wonderful piece of bowling. Wonderful decision. And the crowd are loving it right now.
And a wicket to top it. And a timely wicket of Visa can be dangerous. They'll be relieved to see the back of Visa. He walks back after scoring 14. It's 141 for 5.
Last ball, diving in the air, cries of catch-up from the crowd, but it's going to fall short of the fielder. They will go for the second run, and in the end they'll just get the one. So that's an excellent bit of fielding, wonderful throw-in from Makanya, and that will end the 20 overs at 147 for 5. Will this be enough? You feel it is possibly one of those iffy totals. They've got the runs on the board though. Now it's up to Paarl Rocks to see what they can do. Just having a look at this again. Excellent fielding.
He's been very impressive, Mongo, in this game. Bowled with a lot of control, bowled miserly, and was able to pick up 2 wickets. Well, the bowler must be saying at this point to the batsman, we've done the job. Just finish the job by batting well.
I think there has to be a conversation of keeping everybody in the right frame of mind. Half the work has been done with the ball. They're thinking, well, we're seeing some silverware come to this part of the world. There's runs that have been set. There'll be pressure from the scoreboard. It's not all said and done.
Average over 50 in those first 6 overs. And that's where their strength is. Now, having a look at the Tshwane Spartans, they were asked to have a bat first, and it was a tough start for them after the Paarl Rocks put up a wonderful fielding performance. A.B. de Villiers, of course, stands out in that innings. 51 of 37 deliveries, his 4th of the MSL in 2019, and he also went past 8,500 runs in this format of the game.
You just look at that batting card, you don't feel like anyone's been stressed that much. It's not as if there's noughts and ones. It's been hard work because of these bowlers, and especially Udana's 2 for 24. Henry Davis just a 1 over, left field sort of decision, but probably the pick of the bowlers will be Tabrez Shamsi.
Let's play, says Bongani Jele. Underway immediately. And the Spartans will have to watch out because these two are very quick between the wickets. So often turn ones into twos, just like that. Through the gap, and it races towards the boundary for the first four of the Paarl Rocks innings. Whipped down the ground. Vintage Davids will find the boundary. Over the ring, and once again, back-to-back boundaries for Henry Davids. Crunched away. You don't need to run for that. Davids got the crowd on their feet, and he's got off to a flyer here in the Powerade power play. Oh, he's gone again. Boundaries flowing here in Paarl, and the Pyros are going off. Oh, he's gone for that. That's the first six of the Paarl Rocks innings, and it's Henry Davids that's turning it on in style.
Finding a man in an odd position.
He hasn't heard you, Ed. He's continuing away his left off. Another boundary under the belt of Henry Davids, and they're on their feet in Paarl. Moves up to 35 of 17. Oh, wow. What a shot for six. Oh, yeah. Come on, Henry Davids. 50 up for the Paarl Rocks in the fifth over. Going well for the Spartans. Always innovating is Henry Davids. He's seeing the ball so well tonight.
Naughty. That's very naughty. Now it's a free hit as well.
Smash that for six. And that's the fastest 50 in MSL 2019, beating Chris Gale's 25-ball 50. He's got that intensity in his eyes, Henry Davids. Look at the dugout.
He gets into the act. Dalpo.
Power. Cameron Delport says, well, I want to join the party as well. That over goes for 1172 without loss.
And speaking about Mark Boucher, by the way. In fact, hold that thought. Let's head upstairs.
Castled him. Keep her up. The intention is to take pace off, and it's yielded the reward.
Slow one. Doing the trick. It was early into the stroke. A bit of deviation of the surface. First wicket. Good contribution from Dalport of 18. It's 80 for 1.
Love it. So just for Ed Rainsford upstairs, the pretty boy on our team, into the camera, both of you. Your blue steel smile, please, on 3, 2, 1. Go for it. Okay. Let's head back up.
It's absolutely average. Average. In the deep, is this another opportunity? Oh no! Oh no! Cohen, Bosch, you've put it down.
Wow, greasy fingers. Should have taken. Reaction tells you everything from A.B. de Villiers.
We talk about wanting to make cricket a truly national sport of winners. It's when you come to areas like this when you realize just how much you can do to change the game, to take it to different communities. A trophy here would absolutely change the community. Smashed! What a shot! Straight back over the bowler's head, and that's going to race away for 4. Pretorius has come out with good intent here alongside Davids, and they're racing away towards victory. 10 fours already struck in this innings. Dwayne Pretorius has smashed that out of the ground. A test call up today, and is turning it on in this MSL T20 final.
Cut strokes. Inside out stroke, and then flat batting the ball over mid-on. He's got it all. Pretorius is a tremendous hitter of the ball.
His he's gone again. Back-to-back sixes from Tshwane Pretorius, and Paarl are rocking right now.
I forgot the full shot. 129 for 1.
Oh, he's gone straight down the ground this time, and it's hit the side screen. Tshwane Pretorius has raced to 43 from 20 deliveries, and now just 16 to win.
It wasn't an easy stroke to execute. But did it so easily. Oh, it's so pleasing on the eye. Captain enjoyed it.
The headband has come off. I think he's realized he's not needed. It's raining sixes, is it? What a catch. It's absolute silence here in Paarl. Pretorius just shakes his head. Now the headband is back on. You see, never move a muscle when a partnership is going. Tshwane Pretorius has played a brilliant knock. He's out. It's 132 for 2.
Pulling it away again. And that's big enough for another maximum to Henry Davids.
Oh, what are you doing, Henry? Nutley wants me to give man of the match to Faf du Plessis because of his good captaincy, but you're confusing me, Henry Davids, with this kind of stroke play.
That's so good to watch. All the way under the tar there, under the main pavilion.
Driving nicely, and he's got the gap as well. There's nobody on the offside boundary. They are 1 away from the trophy. Scores are level, 147 for 2.
Dissatisfying.
Oh, absolutely. They've had injuries. They've had early injuries as well. JP Doumani, Aidan Markram. They had the injury to Tshwane Pretorius, who was so crucial to the balance of the side. Just the 1 run required. Oh, that's come off the keeper to the slip. They'll get the run. It's fortuitous, but it's an emphatic victory for the Paarl Rocks. They are the 2019 Mzansi Super League champions, and do they deserve it?
Oh, they've been crowned. And yes, they did deserve it. They played some good cricket, bowled well, fielded well, batted well, and they are the worthy champions of Mzansi Super League 2019. That's what we call dominating the game, winning by 8 wickets.
And that man there, Henry Davids, take a bow when you need your senior statesman to stand up. He did that in the final. Let's not forget Tshwane Pretorius with a brilliant innings.
And not to forget Mongro, Shamsi, Fortin, everybody contributed. It's a team game, and indeed it was a team effort, and that's why they're the champions.
There it is, that special moment that they will never forget.